If you're stressed about getting perfect sleep, that anxiety is literally keeping you awake. Here's the problem: nearly half of all adults struggle with sleep, and the internet is packed with myths that make it worse. An Oxford sleep scientist just debunked 7 massive lies you've been told about sleep. And myth number 4 about blue light will shock you. Let's fix your sleep by clearing up what's actually true. I'm breaking down the biggest sleep myths with insights from Professor Russell Foster, one of the world's leading sleep experts from Oxford University. His team literally discovered how our eyes regulate our internal clocks back in the 1990s. We're covering 7 myths that are probably messing with your sleep right now. And if better sleep sounds good to you, subscribe so you don't miss future videos on living better. Let's jump in. Myth number 1: sleep timing doesn't matter, just get your hours. Wrong. When you sleep is absolutely critical. Here's why. Your body runs on circadian rhythms. Circadian rhythm is an internal 24-hour clock that regulates everything from hormone release to body temperature. Russell's research revealed that specialized cells in your eyes detect light and sync this clock to your environment. If you mess with this timing through jet lag or night shifts, you will be looking at elevated stress hormones, higher heart disease risk, weakened immunity, and cognitive problems. Get this: 97% of night shift workers never fully adapt to working at night. Their bodies are constantly fighting against their natural rhythm. But here's the game changer: everyone has a chronotype. A chronotype helps determine whether you're naturally a morning person or night owl. Take a chronotype questionnaire online. Once you know yours, schedule your demanding work accordingly. I'll leave a link at the end of the video. Morning people should tackle creative tasks early. Night owls should save focused work for evening hours. Stop forcing yourself into someone else's rhythm. Myth number 2: everyone needs exactly 8 hours. This one's oversimplified. Healthy sleep ranges anywhere from 6 hours to 11 hours, depending on the person. 8 hours is just an average, not a universal prescription. So how do you know if you got enough? Ask yourself these questions. Did you wake up naturally, or did an alarm drag you out of sleep? Did it take forever to feel alert? Did you immediately need caffeine to function? Here's a reality check. Notice your behavior. Are you being irritable, making dumb decisions, lacking empathy, being annoying? Those are red flags that you're sleep deprived. Your body knows what it needs better than any blanket rule. Myth number 3: wake up at exactly the same time every single day. Mostly true, but don't be a tyrant about it. Consistent wake times do reinforce your circadian rhythm. Paired with regular meal times and light exposure, they keep your internal clock synchronized. But occasional variations? Totally fine. Stayed up late at a party? Your sleep system is dynamic, not fragile. Your chronotype shifts throughout life. Teenagers genuinely have evening shifted rhythms. That's why they can't wake up early, not laziness. By your late 50s or early 60s, you'll return to sleep patterns similar to when you were 10 years old. Myth number 4: blue light destroys your sleep. This myth needs to die. A Harvard study had participants stare at a Kindle on maximum brightness for 4 hours before bed, 5 nights straight. The result? Sleep was delayed by just 10 minutes. Yes, statistically significant, but biologically meaningless. Stop wasting money on blue light glasses and stop stressing about reading on your phone before bed. This worry is doing more harm than the light itself. Have you been avoiding screens before bed because of this myth? Let me know in the comments. Myth number 5: Sleep apps. Optimize your rest. Take that data with a massive grain of salt. Right now, zero sleep apps are FDA approved or endorsed by sleep medicine federations. Their validation studies, often conducted on laughably small samples, like 8 undergraduates in California. One algorithm can't possibly account for how sleep varies with age and between individuals. Russell shared something revealing. He once saw a 54% sleep readiness score and had a terrible day, despite feeling fine when he woke up. The number created a negative placebo effect. Trust how you actually feel when you wake up. Did you feel rested? How's your energy throughout the day? Those biological and psychological signals matter infinitely more than an arbitrary percentage on your phone. Myth number 6. Melatonin is a sleep game changer. The evidence is underwhelming. The strongest study, conducted on autistic children taking regular doses for 3 months, showed sleep onset improved by 30 minutes. A 2013 meta-analysis found melatonin reduces time to fall asleep by about 7 minutes on average. 7 minutes. That's it. It might help with jet lag, but for everyday sleep, don't expect miracles. Recent research confirms it doesn't make much difference for most people. Myth number 7. Polyphasic sleep boosts productivity. This is a genuinely bad idea according to the data. Polyphasic sleep is splitting sleep into multiple chunks throughout the day. Keeps popping up in productivity circles. The appeal? More waking hours to get stuff done. The reality? Lower quality work. You'll be more exhausted, less productive, and less creative. Studies show students using polyphasic sleep schedules perform worse on exams compared to traditional sleepers. More hours awake doesn't equal more output if your brain is running on fumes. Here's the bottom line. Stop letting sleep myths create anxiety that keeps you awake. Determine your chronotype and work with it. Listen to your body's signals instead of obsessing over perfect metrics. Understand that sleep needs vary wildly between people. And please ignore the pseudoscience. The irony? Stressing about perfect sleep is one of the worst things you can do for your sleep quality. Your body already knows what it needs. You just need to pay attention to it. Drop a comment with your biggest sleep struggle. I read every single one, and your question might inspire the next video.
If this made you see something familiar in a completely new way, hit subscribe.
There's a tiny bit more where this came from.
Once you start seeing, you can't unsee.
See you in the next video.